guys, it's Jess from the Mash Life. I wanted to get on real quick and just show you what came in my July Essential Rewards box. Today is open house at my school, so this is kind of my lunch break. I ran home, changed clothes, and have to be back shortly. So I wanted to do this because school's starting back and I just don't know when I'll get a chance to do it again. So I'm just going to go through it real quick. It's a huge box, but there's really not a whole lot in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I did jump into it last night. My little boy, he's 2, he's starting pre-K in about a week and a half. So I wanted to go ahead and get him started on these. I posted this on the Mash Life Instagram last night, but this is a new product, new to us, new to Young Living. It came out at convention a couple of, I guess about a month and a half ago now, but it's Mighty Pro, Kid Sense Mighty Pro. And so, as you can see on the packet, it says it's a prebiotic and a probiotic supplement, and it comes in these little packets. And people have been relating them to like a Fun Dip consistency, like the powder that goes with Fun Dip. It's Wolfberry Punch flavor. And so it comes in this little pouch. And I tried to get him to just kind of eat it last night to see how he would like it. I wound up having to mix it in in the juice he was drinking. And he took it that way. So it did dissolve very easily for us. So that'll probably be the best way. I have heard others say that they sprinkle it over yogurt or applesauce, something like that. It does have a very sweet flavor, almost like candy. So that was kind of the strategy that I went with first. And he did take it relatively okay, but I just knew he wasn't gonna get the whole packet down. Eating it like this, so I just went ahead and mixed it in some juice. You could mix it in water, whatever you have on hand. So that is what we did last night. On the back of the packet, so it does show you like all of the strands of active cultures, and then it does say that it's a unique synergistic supplement that contains a blend of both prebiotics and probiotics. It is formulated with Ninja Wolfberry fiber, which is a naturally occurring prebiotic that passes through the gut and stimulates the growth or activity of beneficial bacteria in the colon. So I've been doing a lot of research, over the last couple of years on gut health. I've stated this before, but my husband and I have struggled years and years with fertility. We wound up doing IVF with our son. I wouldn't change a thing, but I just knew that I wanted more children, but I just didn't want to continue to, use the fertility route if possible. We prayed heavily over it the first time, and we felt like that was really where God had pulled us. And so we did go back for a frozen transfer, and we miscarried with that one at about 7 weeks. And then we just got pregnant on our own sometime in March. So we are due in December with a little girl. And I truly believe that the research that I've done over the last couple of years on fertility was my main search. But really everything kept coming back to, eliminating toxins, eliminating anything that can cause hormone disruptors, which in the beginning, 10 years ago, I didn't know anything like that. So I truly feel that, I changed things in my diet. I started to, supplement with things that were good for gut health. I started taking a probiotic, Life9 nightly. I introduced Ningxia into my diet, pretty consistently. You know, I've done other things that have helped. You know, apple cider vinegar, kombucha. So a lot of things that have really promoted gut health. Now that wasn't always my main focus, but it all kind of circles back to anything that I did kind of circled back to gut health. So I truly believe that had I not done that, things could be different. I don't know that for sure, because it's all in God's hands. But I do believe that gut health is huge. And a lot of studies are coming out with that. So one thing, the last sentence on here, it says healthy microflora in the gut during the early years of life has widespread and lasting consequences for children's well-being and overall health. So I just knew you pick up yucky things, you know, this is not going to prevent him from picking up any kind of sickness, you know, but I'm hoping that it will eliminate long term, or you know, the ways that it affects his body. For the most part, he's been a really healthy kid. Very blessed with that. We rarely go to the doctor for being sick. So putting him into an environment where germs are going to be more widespread. He's been, you know, with my mom the last 2.5 years, and my nephew's been there. So it's just been the two of them. You know, we go to the grocery store. We're not like in a bubble, but I did want to give something that's going to promote wellness for him. So we started doing thieves on the bottom of his feet, and Mighty Pro is something we added yesterday. So I'm hoping that we can keep him above the wellness line. So that is the Mighty Pro Kid Sense Mighty Pro. I don't really have a good place because this box is so big, so I'm just going to sit it here. All right, so that's the only thing that I had pulled out of the box. Well, you can't really see it there. Okay, so this is my packing list, so I can check to make sure I got everything. I'm just gonna pull out as I come to it. The next thing that I got was the Ningxia. I don't know what they call it. Let's see. I don't have what it's called. It's the kit, the Ningxia kit. I don't know that it's exclusive to Essential Rewards, but it could be. But you get 30 packets, and I've shown these before on my YouTube, the videos that I do. So you get the 30 pack of the packets, and then the kit also comes with the 2 bottles of the of Ningxia. So I did this, what, two or 3 months ago. I still have some packets, but with school starting back and being pregnant, I just know that I feel better when I'm taking Ningxia as regularly as possible. I'll be honest, I don't do it every single day because I forget, but I would like to be more consistent. So that is something that I wanted to have. I'll take the packets to school with me. A lot of times I'll drink them on the way to school or sometime early in the morning, and then I may even have another one halfway through the day. These stay home in the refrigerator, and I, will drink some at night, just if I'm, feeling like I need it. Or I'll put this in a glass on the way to school and then take the packet with me. So, I got the kit, and it comes with a 2-pack. You can get more than 2 bottles. I just, generally I'm the only one. Asher will probably start taking it more consistently. Haven't quite got Jeremy yet on that bandwagon, but I'm hoping it's coming. The next thing I got was the Alkaline, and these are new to me. I have Alkaline, but I have it in the little bottle. I don't have anything to open this with. So I'm excited about these. Heartburn has set in a little bit here and there with pregnancy. So these are going to be something that I throw in my school bag and take with me. They're easy on the go. So Alkaline is, again, it comes in like little packets, kind of like the Mighty Pro. They're smaller. They're a little bigger than the Mighty Pro. But I did a video, I don't know, I've had Alkalign maybe. School is still in, so maybe April, March, I don't remember exactly. But you put this, we'll pour this into water. So this goes in distilled water. I usually just use like faucet water. Well, we have a well. Hashtag country life. But so Alkalign is great for balancing and supporting the body's normal pH levels through a unique effervescent combination of pure essential oils, which are lemon and lime, organic lemon powder, and naturally derived minerals. There's no artificial sweet colors, flavors, or sweeteners in this. I have found this to be very helpful. I don't get heartburn every day, but heartburn has been something that has found its way here and there. So you can look this up and find what's in this. Pause the video, maybe you can zoom in. But the Alkalign blend is the lemon fruit powder, lemon peel oil, and lime peel oil. So, and then it's just got other things in here. It's very fizzy, so you don't want to fill the whole glass up with water. I've heard people like to make like a drink out of this and put it over ice. I don't mind the taste. It has a very light lemon lime flavor to it. I don't mind the effervescent. You may have taken, something effervescent-y before. That comes in a little round caplet. But so I don't mind the effervescent or the lemon lime. That doesn't bother me. I don't really care to make a drink out of it either. But it does say you can take 1 to 3 times daily as needed, 1 hour before meals or retiring to bed to help support optimal pH balance in your gut. So I'm excited about this. And then all that's left are oils and another supplement. So we'll start with the supplement. And then the Essential Edge was in there. So this is I think people have been saying, I read these, but it's hard to read with a toddler a lot. But this is the first one with the message from Mary, or maybe the second. You have to go back and look. But if you know, the founder of Young Living, Gary Young, passed away a few months ago, about a month and a half ago maybe, right before convention. So it has a lot of information in this one about convention, the foundation. They always have, the new rank qualifications. They've got information on the products that were introduced at convention. You always get a recipe. This one sounds yummy. Summer Berry Iced Tea Punch. So that sounds fun. Yummy. And then the oil product of the month is Valor. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in just a second. The supplement that I got is Life 9. I was just talking about gut health. So this is another way that I support, there it is, support gut health, just like the Mighty Pro. For the kids, this is what I take. It's the last thing that I take before bed. People say refrigerate this. I just have learned that fact because it has the active cultures in it, and you don't want those to die or whatever happens to them. I don't know if that's compliant, but you don't want them to die, basically, I guess. I don't know, because they're live cultures. So this has 17 billion active cultures. It does say on the bottle, refrigerate after opening. I have read the label, I just never did refrigerate mine. So this will be going in my refrigerator. Hopefully I'll remember to take it. So this is just a probiotic supplement that I use pretty regular, pretty much on the daily. So there's that. All right, all that's left is oils. Copaiba Vitality. I ordered this. School's starting back. Copaiba was when I was pregnant with Asher. Copaiba was one of the few oils at that time. I was just kind of getting into oils. I didn't know the ins and outs of them like I do now. I still am learning. But Copaiba was one of the first oils that I used when I had some head congestion going on. My sister had a bottle of this. I did not own this at the time, or no, I don't think I did. But my sister had this, and she had a roller on it, and she was like, here, use this. Roll it here, you know, roll it wherever you feel pressure, and see if that helps. She had read good things about it. I did add this later with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. They call it the seasonal allergy blend, and so this stuff is great. It's also great for your teething children. It's a great driver oil. I love Copaiba. I have put it in hot tea. So Copaiba is a staple, and this white label means it is, you can take it internally, so you can ingest it, put it in water. This was a freebie. I'll come back to that. I think these are maybe a little wider. The oils seem to be sliding out. Next I got Gentle Baby. Preparing for baby number 2, but also still preparing, continuing to support Asher. Not really preparing, but Gentle Baby was also one of the first oils from Young Living that I tried. My sister gave this to me when I was pregnant. I guess the Christmas I was pregnant with Asher. And she said make you a belly rub with it, and the smell was really great. When he was born, we used it for sleep support, calming support. He was a little colicky, not really colicky, but fussy, I guess, in the beginning. And so this and a roller ball with like 1, 2, 3 drops of this, the rest in a 10 ml roller ball was heaven. So I will always keep stock of Gentle Baby. I don't know if I ordered these. Lavender was, I ordered grapefruit. I can never get enough grapefruit. I love it in the diffuser. I love it in water. I love it. I just love grapefruit. I'm a citrus oil kind of girl. So grapefruit oil was, I actually had a friend message me, and I think I ordered this for her. So she wanted grapefruit and lemon. So I had a lemon already, so that grapefruit was just, I kind of keep stock of grapefruit, but I did order that for her. So this was a freebie. Let me come back to that. I'm getting all off track. I did order, I've had Owie, I ran out of Owie, Kid Scents line. This is already pre-diluted, so it's Kid Scent, it's kid friendly. It's ready to pop a roller on this. It's great for scrapes and cuts, all of your boo-boos that little kids tend to get. Big kids, I get boo-boos, I like to use this. What's in here? I don't know what time it is. I need to probably know that. Balsam Canada, tea tree, helichrysum, elemi, cistus, hinoki, and clove. So, and then it's pre-diluted with coconut oil. I think. go double check me on that. But so this is a staple, or becoming a staple. The older Asher gets, the more boo-boos we have. So I knew that I wanted to add this back into our, I have helichrysum and I use it a lot, lavender I use a lot, but I just wanted to have something that was created for those things. These are all freebies. And this is a freebie, so we're down to the freebies. So last but not least, I did order the highest amount this month, and I got all of the freebies. So I could add up the total of how much all these would cost if I purchased them. I didn't do that, but Young Living is very good to us in that if you order certain PV per month, you get freebies. So I got all of this for free, and I'm excited about it. Number one, you can never have, I feel like you can never have too many oils, but I'll start with Lavaderm. This is one thing that I recently ordered and have ordered regularly through the summer. It's great for soothing, nourishing, and moisturizing your skin. It's great for after sun care. It's a cooling mist, so it's got some oils in there that are cooling to the skin. I spray it on my face. It's got aloe in it. I use aloe daily, usually with frankincense, lavender, different oils. I kind of mix it up. Frankincense is a pretty good staple for me, but I use pretty much my moisturizer is aloe and frankincense and some other type of oil. I might throw a citrus in there, just depending on what I'm targeting. But aloe and frankincense have become pretty much what I use on my face. But this is great to spray. You could put it in the aloe that I already put on my face, or you could spray it before or after. But this has been great for summer. I want to get the Clariderm. I've heard great things for that, for preparing for childbirth. So, but in the meantime, this is what we're using. So I'm excited about having a free bottle of that. And I guess I put freebies up there. And I'll just dive right into the 5 mLs. You can never have too much lavender. Lavender is great for all things. It's known as the Swiss Army knives of oils. It's calming, it's soothing, it's great for sleep, it's great for cuts and scrapes, it's great for lots of different things. So research lavender, and let me know if you have questions. The next 5 ml is Valor. Gosh, I love Valor. They say that this is like courage in a bottle. True story. After I miscarried in, gosh, tomorrow will be a year. One of the very first doctor's appointments, I guess, just trying to figure out if my hormones were still out of whack. I was not. My cycle was all messed up. It was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months after everything had happened, and I had switched back to my normal OB, which is where we had gone for Asher. The drive over there was so emotional for me, and so I cried the whole way, knowing that where we could have been, where we were. It just all had hit me. God had held me in that peace during and even in the weeks afterwards. He had just kind of held me there, and I knew that there was more to come. I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know that this was his plan, but I just had this peace, and I know that peace. I felt that peace a couple of years before. Well, really just about a year before we decided that IVF was what we were going to do, to hopefully get pregnant the first time. And so God I'm a worrier. That's my first resort. And so God had sent me that peace. And then after that, things just kind of fell into place. We traveled 7.5 hours from our hometown in Georgia to a place that we had never been. It happened on a Google search. It was just very, very God directed. And so, true story, I had a bottle of Valor, had made a roller ball, and I got to the doctor, and I was sitting in the parking lot, and I was bawling like a baby. And I just pulled it out, and I just started smelling it. I rolled it on my shoulders, and, you know, it didn't take where I was away, like the moment away, but it did it brought that feeling of comfort to me. I was able to get out of my car, walk into the doctor's, and not have those feelings that I had, you know, the fear, the you know, the pain, the hurt, all of that. You know, all of that obviously was not just healed by a bottle of Valor, but it did help bring me back to the center of where I knew God wanted me to be. So it gave me courage, if you want to call it, to, you know, walk into the doors of a place that, you know, the last couple of times I'd been there had been pure joy for me. And so I was in this place where I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know, you know, what the doctor would eventually tell me. I didn't know. So, you know, it just grounded me, I guess is the word I was looking for, to be able to do what I needed to do. So true story on how Valor has helped me. It's been a great addition to sleep support. I will use it in the first year of Asher's going to school, just to help him emotionally find courage to, you know, to do it. I think he's gonna love it. I have a piece about it, but I just, you know, little kids, you just don't ever know what they're thinking in the moment. So I'm excited that Valor was free. That bottle is probably, it doesn't tell me the price because it's a promotional item. But it's maybe a $30 bottle. I don't know. But it's one of our favorites. It's actually, I have a quick order to use some points up, and it's actually on that order as well, because I just, it's one of those oils that once you have, you really don't want to run out of. The next two are 15 ml bottles, Geranium. I ordered Geranium probably November-ish. I don't know, I'm just kind of estimating. But Geranium was something that I used as a hormonal support oil. Trying to be compliant and not say things I shouldn't say, but Google what geranium is good for. I'm not a fan of straight geranium. It's very strong and floral. I like to mix it with oils. Citrus is a good oil to mix it with. So geranium was free this month. And last but not least, Aroma Life. Aroma Life is new to me, so I'm going to smell it for you. What's in here? Sesame seed oil, cypress, marjoram, ylang ylang, and helichrysum. I don't know what this oil's good for or targeted for. You definitely get that balance of woodsy and floral going on. I feel like the hints of ylang ylang are jumping out at me more. Maybe the helichrysum too, and they're actually the bottom notes. So I'll have to do some research, and YouTube is kind of new to me, so I'll try to drop some comments or something in the notes about what this is targeted for. I didn't even bring my phone with me to do this video because I was kind of in a hurry. So I'll let you know what Aroma Life is targeted for. It does I could see where it would have a little bit of a calming effect, but I don't know. We'll play around with it and see what we use it for. So that is my July Essential Rewards I do have a quick order that I'm hoping to do. I don't know if I have any. I do have a couple of newbie things in that order, so I will do a video when that comes. If you have any questions, feel free to send us an email or a message on Facebook, Instagram, or themashlife@gmail.com. I do this with my sister, Meg, and so we are dedicated Oilers. I wouldn't go back. There are things in our household that we are proud to have gone. There was one thing that I wanted to bring in here and I forgot to bring it, but I'll have to do a short video on that. It's not a Young Living product, it's just something that I happened to come across. So it's, you know, just one of those toxic free things that I'm excited to try for my family. So if you have questions, as always, you know, email us, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and I hope that you have a great end to your summer. Summer's not done for everybody, but for me it is coming to an end as school starts back Wednesday. So we will see where God leads us in this journey. My heart wants to be home with my babies. So, you know, those are the visions that I have for my family. And, you know, I'm excited to see what Young Living or, you know, some other things that are always churning in my brain have in store for us. So have a great day and thanks for watching.